Hello, my name is Danforth Ian Myers, and I am the creator of the Streets of Mombasa level. So I'm going to talk about my game design document first, and I'll show you the level and talk about the mechanics. So we have the level story. You are Arthur, a Marine of the UNSC. You have been knocked unconscious, and are in a downed pelican. You must fight your way through the city of New Mombasa to get to the communications tower so that you can uh, get a drop ship to come pick you up and save you. You can hide in buildings and fight the enemies if you'd like. Um, this is, of course, the level story that I wrote. This is if I had all the assets, how it would go down. I would even have cinematics and all that, but alas, I only made this in 2 weeks. So, all right, here's the level description. It's of course set in the Halo universe. It is a first-person shooter stealth game. The player will start in a Crash Pelican and then end at the end of the street. That's where the end of the game is. You have the center street it was supposed to be more dangerous and more rewarding, but that didn't turn out as quite as planned. Things change, of course. Um, the left street, the one on the if you're looking at all the streets, it would basically be the first path. The middle street is the second path, and the right street is the third path. The left street requires you to go through a building, kick down doors, and all that. Um, and it turns out there's actually a lot more hiding spots and a lot more loot on the left side than the middle side. So things did definitely change. It felt more natural that way. The right street is only accessible by climbing, of course. Um, all these streets lead to the end, and all have their own obstacles and all that. So here's our level mood board. Of course, it's inspired by Halo 3 ODST, so wanted to get that foggy, dark look with the neon lights. Ruins, of course, because it's been bombed out by aliens, so we need ruins. The objectives, of course, is to get to the communications tower, or in the game's case, just basically get to the end of the game, or the end of the level. The three optional objectives are, of course, to collect loot, break down doors, and attack or evade the aliens. Here's the bubble diagram. This is just kind of basic, showing the flow of things. All those arrows pointing in and out are showing the player can go back and forth between them. There's no gate or valve that's preventing them from returning to those areas. Um, the key beats, the aliens are literally walking around the streets looking for the player, so the player has to avoid them by going into the abandoned buildings. Each of these areas have an abandoned building that the player can hide in. Um, some of the areas in the streets have some hiding spots as well, of course. The loot that the player can find has definitely changed from this. Okay, and then we got the top-down map. This has definitely changed a lot. When I was making this, envisioned it to be a lot bigger, and then I looked at the actual size of my limitations, and the basic layout is still here, but you can see all these branching paths and connections and stuff like that. It didn't really fit in the play space, so I had to definitely shorten it. I would have liked the middle spot to have been a lot more fleshed out, uh, but it didn't turn out that way, which is okay. And now you can see all the paths player can take. Very easy to realize that all these are interconnected. And you can see some of the loot. The loot has definitely changed. The areas of I pretty much changed it to where all of the buildings should have ammo in them, um, especially after the testing. Needed more ammo for sure. And the IPM chart. So this also changed a lot. The climbing mechanic, I actually added a wall in the very beginning because the player needed a introduction to it early on to at least get to know that that is a mechanic that they can interact with. A lot of players were just passing it by, not even realizing it. But pretty much everything else stayed the same. Hiding, yes, pretty much hiding. As soon as you see an enemy, you can do all that. And as for the sneak attack, there wasn't enough time to introduce the sneak attack, or even to code it. I spent a lot of time trying to get the AI to work within that week, so unfortunately that didn't work. But you can at least shoot, so that works. Here's the showcasing the breakable doors mechanic. Obviously super simple. I changed it from holding it down to just pressing E, and it just makes the door open essentially. But the sound does alert the enemies, so that works. Climbable surface. Also, you don't hold down E, you just press. Actually, you press C now, and it just automatically raises you to the top. Enemy NPC shows patrolling NPC and the player hiding. That hasn't changed. And then the sneak attack. If I implemented the sneak attack, it would be just like in Halo, where if you were behind them, it would be an insta-kill. And the references. Alright, now I'm going to take you to the level. That's my bad. Okay. Get this to load up. There we go. Alright. So here's the pistol pickup. Easy peasy. Here's the door. E to kick. I changed it so that the door falls down because it needed more player feedback on that. Kind of hard to tell if you could close the door or not. Here's the wall, climbable wall. Press C to climb. Get to the top. Boop. We have our first ammo pickup. It simply just checks to see if the player is actually within the range, of course. And if it is, it will delete itself and then add 5 to the ammo, current ammo. So there's an enemy NPC here. There should be one over there somewhere. I'm going to take the left path first. You might have heard that. Oh, another NPC. Okay, let's go down here. Haha. And that's a health pack. It works basically the same way as a ammo pack, except instead of ammo, it adds health to your 100% back to your health. Oh. There we go. There we go. All right. That's another climbable wall. Up there is a sniper rifle. I'm gonna quickly dodge around so I can show you the other part of the level. Oh, I think one spotted me. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, so now they're gonna try to find me. I better hide. Get some more ammo. Okay, so this is the second one. Look, they're still trying to look for me. Oh, he saw me. Uh-oh. Oh! No. He's still looking for me. He doesn't know I'm right behind him. Oh! Alright, and now I'm going to show you the last path. There we go. Woo! Alright. And then we got to the shield generator, and you can see in the distance the communications tower. You can go see, he's going to try to hide. He's actually regaining health right now. Oh, now he's going to try to get me. Circling, circling, circling. There we go. He's going to go hide. Regain his health. Yeah. Alright. Got to the end. Got our data here. I think, and that is it. Okay. I think that is everything. Not entirely sure if I'm supposed to look into the mechanics, but I showed you all the documentation and I showed you my level. Mechanics pretty apparent what they do. The enemies run and hide when they get low on health. They shoot. They look for the player when they lose track of them, and all that. And the ammo pickups do what they're supposed to do. Give you ammo. Same with the health. Breakable door just does what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to just open, and then the climbable wall, you just climb up to the top. Alright, and that will be everything. Thank you so much for watching.